do this early morning drive back to the house. Oh, good grief. Well, it's been a little bit hard to sleep at home because, well, the portable AC only serves the living room and not the bedroom, so for me it's just been a bit difficult, and I've got to elevate my leg. But my wife's okay in there because, well, she falls asleep in the recliner anyway. Anyway, earlier on I came out to go to the loo and get a drink from the petrol station, and what did I do? I fell asleep in the car park. That was 3 hours ago. So, on my way home, and my wife will probably laugh at me anyway, let's hope. I don't know what it is, I tell you what, I've been trying to get recovery from this visit to the hospital for nearly a month. And trying to get used to walking properly and etc. Doing things for myself. It's taken the wind out of me, that's for sure. Bloody hell, I mean it has taken the wind out of me. I just walking around like an old man. Well, I'm not exactly young I suppose, but anyway, I'm walking around like an old man. I don't know if it's just because it's just the heat, or is it just everything else that's hitting us at the same time. My wife needed a kidney transplant. She went to doctors this week. I couldn't go with her. I just thought that we would be walking around the hospital. Bloody the emissions light came on. I just she's got another appointment next week, and hopefully I'm gonna be for that one, but I just so hope that we can get her on the transplant list at last. Not that that's going to be a very quick thing, because I believe they said it's a 3 to 5 year wait, and this is one of the quicker areas to get one, they say. Good grief. Yeah, it's just trying to get out of this. Am I just in some weird stage of life at the moment? I just worn out. I don't know what to do. We've always helped other people. We've always helped other people as a group, in the British group that I've run. Met so many Brits over the years, and that we've helped a heck of a lot of them out, and I'm disappointed. I've asked for help ourselves. It's not an easy task to ask for help, but I've done it, and it's unbelievable how many people can take your help but will turn their backs on you, or will come out with a stupid thing like yeah, we'll help you out with some money, but you'll have to pay us some interest on top. Well, we've helped you before. We helped you out a lot and never thought anything of it. Never ever thought we'd be in the position as that we're in, but I did everything I could to try and pay the bills for doctors, etc. until I couldn't, and I thought I was doing well to pay all those in order to get my wife who'd been the treatment that she needs. But the medical industry here of hipping is just grab, and they just wear you down, really wear you down. You cannot afford to get sick in America, that's for sure. Cannot. And even the doctors, when I was in, and I'm not having a go at the nurses or any of those, I do have a go at one of the hipping doctors that I did have. I think he was too quick to get me out of there, to be fair. But they were actually in the bushes as they went round that corner. Anyway, but that's besides the point. But even the doctors were saying because we were waiting on insurance, they're battling the insurance. The caseworker that I had for me being there at the hospital, I don't know. I think she was a bit of a basket case myself. Maybe she's just too overworked or what. But I'll tell you what, if you ever get the chance and you're in the hospital and they ask you, that they'll take over the bit where they'll talk to the insurance company and deal with it, tell them bollocks and just do it yourself. Especially if you had the scatterbrain of the one that I had. I don't know if she was a scatterbrain, maybe I'm just being a bit presumptuous there, but she just never seemed to have the way with her. Never seemed positive, and like I said, maybe she's just overworked or whatever, I don't know for sure, but all I know is it didn't work for us, and I'm now in a position that I had to go home and deal with all this, trying to in the world, what's going on up here? There's some great lads. Oh, it's foggy up there too. Anyway, but no, the nurses, absolutely great. I had no problems at all with them. I still need to do a video for them, but I haven't done anything for several days. I haven't done any video in at all. It was great to get out there after nearly a month of being in there, and I was looking at four walls for quite a while, being woke up at 3, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, whichever, by various people wanting to check to see if you're still alive, and for the vampires to come in and take their bit of claret, as they call it, and go and feed the vampire flipping party lot. But you're just very rarely alone. And then they gave me these sleeping pills, and I don't really rely on those. I've never really had a proper sleeping pattern throughout my life, but they gave me these. First one was Benadryl, and I don't know anything about medications. I hear whatever I hear on the telly or whatever else, but I just don't know about that stuff. But that one about wiped me out. It just about knocked me out. It took a while to take effect, and then when it took effect, it just floored me, and I slept throughout the day for the most part. I've the next day, nurses were having trouble trying to flipping keep me awake, etc. It was bloody awful. I finally got out of flipping it sort of towards the end of the first day of having it, and then they gave me a lower dose one to try and get me to go to sleep that night. Well, again, it took its time to take effect, and that about floored me too. And then they finally gave me like what they thought was the baby dose one, and I don't know, it's just I just had too much medication. You know, throughout the time that I was at the doctors, or at the hospital, excuse me, they were trying to find a different medication, different antibiotics to clear up the infection. And I went through, I think it was 4 or 5 types of antibiotics. They put me on the highest dose they could, they said. And I don't know about bloody medications, like I said, but they put me on that. And then they finally they put me on one called gabapentin or something. Maybe that was an add-on, I don't know. But anyway, that took me out, basically. That just took me out. I didn't even know what day of the bloody week it was. Or sometimes I don't know what day of the week it is anyway. But that just... that was bad. I thought I was gonna come out of that flipping like a bloody hippie. Like I've been to bloody, what's that thing? I don't know, some hippie place. I can't remember what it is, but anyway, it's too early in the morning. But it was. And then they tried it on me the next day just to eliminate that it was that made me all groggy. Groggy was, according to my wife, we had some friends that popped by to come visit. I didn't even know they were there. I'm not even sure I knew my wife was there. But anyway, when they gave me that, I was just everywhere. Just absolute madness. So they took me off of that, put me on another flipping antibiotic, and then they finally found one that was going to actually do anything that made any progress on getting rid of the infection. And the doctor just said, okay, well, it looks like it's clearing up, right, we'll put you on, take you off of the IV and get you onto just tablets, and we'll get you out of here. Well, that's all fine and dandy that it's flipping looking well, mate, but the trouble is, looking better, it's still swollen. I mean, I understand it's got to flipping go down some, but I came in there with a swollen foot, a severely swollen foot, and this is what I'm leaving with one too. What are you doing to me? But anyhow, I tried to get into the rehab program at the rehab facility at the hospital, and between the caseworker and the insurance people and whoever else was dealing with it, well, basically it got cocked up, I think, by the flipping between the doctors and the insurance company and the caseworker. So now I'm having a flipping deal with all this on my own. I can't rely on my wife to pick me up if I fall, because I'm normally the one to help morning and there's a bloody idiot on my arse. What the fucking hell, piss off with it. Fucking ages. Anyway, but like a fool, I thought, well, you know what, the great escape, I got out of the hospital, thought, great, okay, maybe a day or so, I'll be up to walking. I did some walking with the physical therapist there. I certainly was grateful to Laura, who was the therapist there, who stuck with me and getting me around. She was very, very good at the hospital, and not so much into the other ones, but she was real good. And yeah, I got around the hospital, but and that was with a walker. I don't have a walker now, so I have to use my cane. And to think, I mean, I was never the fastest dasher in the world before I went in there. But bloody hell am I unsteady on my feet at the moment. And as I said before, I don't know if it's down to the heat, or if it's down to maybe still having medication in me, or just that I wasn't ready. But I need to get back to work for sure. I'm very grateful for the people that have tried to help me through this. I'm very grateful for those that have put towards the GoFundMe, etc. Obviously, if you've been door dashing, I need to be hands-on in delivering in order to earn the monies, and for over a month I just not been able to earn anything because, well, I can't get around. And I don't only do DoorDash, I do Uber Eats and Grubhub. Also do a photography one as well, that with photographs, commercial and residential buildings. There you go, I just turned into the house. Hopefully the lights didn't wake my wife up. Well, here it is, 3:20 in the morning. Oh, I feel like shit. As I was saying, I mean, I'm really grateful for all those that have helped me through this part of it. I'm grateful for those that visited me in the hospital, and but I'm just absolutely wiped out. Just getting around. Oh, good grief. It's just, the wind has just been taken right out of me. It's like I just went into the petrol station. I went in there, went to the loo, came back out, got my drink stripping thing for my ice and that. And then one got a drink that I thought, well, oh no, it don't taste that great. It's zero. Oh, shit. Anyway, I went in and got that and thought that would perk me up. I can understand why it's flipping doesn't taste that brilliant. But anyway, that's the one I got. But just trying to get some stuff in my body, dripping, trying to boost me up a bit, but damn, I need something to wake me up and get me out of this whatever I'm in. But like I said, I don't know if it's a combination of everything. There's just too much eating at the same time, and I'm the one that's normally out there doing the running around, etc. And I just cannot run around. I barely flipping walk. I walked into the building to get that. And it was hard. It was just trying to catch a breath. I mean, after they took my money, I mean, there's hardly anyone in there at 3 o'clock in the morning. But it's, I don't know. I mean, it was like I was just trying to fight for breath to get out. But again, maybe it's just all the heat and everything else. I don't know. I know there's supposed to be some recovery time, but crying out loud, I don't want all this recovery time. I was there for a month, crying out loud. I should have been fixed and out and kicked out and should have gone running into door dashing. I hope that in my stupid way, I thought, well, okay, I'll be out, we'll go out, grab something to eat, and then I'll go out and do something. Oh, nope. For maybe a couple of days. No. Not at all. But anyway. Anyhow, like I said, thanks to all those that have put towards the GoFundMe. You know, I'm unable to work. I've not worked for, well, coming up to 5 weeks now, maybe 6, not sure. And just because I'm flipping ill, that doesn't help. That doesn't slow the bills coming in. So I will put a link down below for that, for anyone that wants to go on that GoFundMe, or if you want to put it towards the Cash App, I got I think it's like a little $sign and it's Womble KC. Again, I'll put that down below. And I don't know what the Venmo one is, and there's PayPal as well. So whichever it works for you, and if you've got a few quid and you want to help out a daft old British bloke to feed us, etc, etc, and you've got to keep going out because it's too bloody warm in the house in the day. But I do hope, I'd rather be out there working. I'd rather be out there working and not asking for anyone's help. But genuinely, this thing just never stops, does it? I would rather be out there working. I wouldn't have to ask for anything, but unfortunately that's the way it is. Oh, itchy nose. Anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Sorry this has been a rather boring video, and I did the ride along. Hopefully it made some sense, and that's what it looks like driving home from the petrol station on Woodchapel Road at about, well, nearly 3:30 in the morning. And that's I suppose it's Friday morning now. I think it's Friday. Anyway, alright, well, thanks for watching, and hope everything is great for everybody, and I look forward to posting some more positive videos soon, and hopefully I'll be out and about and getting on with some dashing, etc. And also, if you're watching this and if you do watch other videos, other content creators. I suppose I'm not really. I try to be a content creator. I don't know what I've created that's really that brilliant. But anyway, it's just me jabbering and making silly voices with the stuffed furry creatures in here. But anyway, forgot what I was gonna. Anyway, so yeah, if you watch other videos, other content creators, then take a look at them. We've got Dashing Grandpa. If you've never seen Dashing Grandpa and you do DoorDash or Walmart Spark, etc., definitely watch him. He's actually brilliant to watch. He does a live show every Thursday, and I've actually been lucky enough to, well, somewhat lucky. I mean, I've been in the hospital, and last night I watched it, and because I was in the van and never did make it indoors, and it's good. It's good fun to be on his live show. You get to ask questions, etc. Now, he has several thousand subscribers on his channel, and quite rightly so. I mean, he works well at it, and he's always got good content. And but there never seems to be so many people in the live show. But that's good. It's good, because if you've got questions, you can actually get it across to him, and it goes through everything. And then there's a lady that's called B, and she's out in Shawnee, Kansas area, not too far away from here at all. And she does Walmart Spark and DoorDash, etc. And she's actually doing a first live show, I believe it is, on this coming Sunday, the 16th of July, and that's at 8 p.m. It's not going to last too long. I think she said that it's going to be like 45 minutes or so. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going on that, being on that to ask questions, etc. Uh-oh. Well, there you go. My wife finally figured out that I wasn't in the house. Anyway, so yeah, look at B's live show, which is Geek Money Madness. I'll put a link down below, and that will be this coming Sunday, the 16th of July. So go ahead and support her. I mean, it'd be nice to that she actually gets a lot of people on her live show, especially her first one. And of course, as I was saying, go to Dashing Grandpa's too, which is every Thursday at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock? No, 9 o'clock, excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, and then also Pedro DoorDash Santiago. Everybody knows Pedro, and if you don't, well, go ahead and go on Pedro's one. There's he does a live show on a Sunday night, nearly every Sunday night, and he's got some 60,000 followers now. He's done really well. But trying to get onto his live show to get anything across is pretty much hard work anymore, because he gets a lot of people on there, and he has a lot of guests and that on his site too. But yeah, I mean, ask him a question and hopefully he'll come back to you. I sometimes think, you know, that when these YouTube channels get too big, then it's hard to actually get your question across, or you just get lost in all the others, and you know, I'm sure they get bombarded by lots of questions. takes a lot out of your day to do that. And Pedro does a video about every day anyway, so sometimes twice a day. Also, but there's other channels too that I've been watching during all this time and before. I mean, before that, Bomb City Dashers down in Amarillo, Texas. The lady there and her husband do the door dashing and Walmart Spark, etc. Bomb City Dashing, go ahead and watch them. They just done a video of them taking off on their holiday out to Pennsylvania. They went up to Hershey's and then just a little beyond there. Very good. You should go watch that. They've done a great one of going around the Hershey factory, which actually my wife and I have done before. It's very good. If you haven't been there, go to that. It's quite fun. And Hershey's is a very vipping nice town to go to too. A lot of Amish community near there. Very interesting. And then Small Town Dashers as well. They're up in, I think it's York in Nebraska. And again, smaller channel, but I don't think they post that often anymore. It's just because there's not a lot of work up their way at the moment, or they just got too many dashers and they're not getting enough from DoorDash, etc. Well, actually, I think they only do DoorDash. I don't think there's anything in their area. But there's several other channels too. I'll try to put a list down below of who I watch and who I enjoy watching. Oh, and then there's Dash Across America. I don't know the gentleman's name, but I believe he's out in Georgia area. I haven't been watching him for too long, but it's real good. He does the ride-alongs and tells you all about where he's going, etc., and all of that. And yeah, go ahead. Again, I'll put it all down below. Anyway, I'm gonna give up now, I think, and put this video together and maybe just pull the seat back of the van and just fall asleep in the van, because I seem to be pretty happy enough to sit in here and fall a kip for a while. And turn the heating down a tad. Maybe that'll get me out of here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Cheers. Ta-da.